end-to-end visibility with your supply chain organization?
We're just getting started on AI. We have so much data, so much information that needs to be harnessed to drive our supply chain for effectiveness. And so what we're doing right now is developing several different use cases that will enable us to do that. And what we want to be able to do in 2025 with AI is to start to, I mentioned before, develop certain AI agents and then be able to connect them to make more informed decisions. And so instead of having, as I mentioned before, an understanding of how a product might perform in an expected life cycle for different parts, be able to understand in different environments, weather conditions, how that might change, and then pull all that information together so that we have the right parts at the right time. And then also to be learning, you know, are we buying on the right frequency? Is the historical, is our historical data, the trending, is it changing in a way that we need to update and kind of be more ahead of the changes we need to make and not behind?
Yeah. Have you done any planning or visioning about what this would look like 2 years from now? What impact it will have on your organization 2 years from now?
So the largest impact will be the reduction in slow moving and obsolete inventory and also stock out. So we have a big challenge where we go through our annual planning cycles and then we use our supply chain demand models to procure parts, and then we still have assets that are offline because we don't have a part. And so we have these defects that occur no matter how well we think we've planned. And so for us, we would want AI to help us overcome those issues so that we have, quite simply, the right parts at the right time in the hands of the right technicians. And so it's all about that timing to keep our assets online.
Sure.
And not have to have tens and thousands of parts on hand for every project to accomplish that, because that's just not.
That sounds exciting. I look forward to learning how it actually works for you. And I'm sure it will work just quite well. Joy, you want to talk about how you're getting ET?
The parts, the most likely parts you need, and steps, troubleshooting steps to resolve the fault. And so I was thinking, because I also did work before with a medical device company, so I know what trunk stock is, but you know, it may be that we can leverage AI to understand at a given project site where it's geographically located in the OEMs that has what are the most likely faults that it will have occurring at that location. And then based on that, what is the safety stock, if you will, that we would want to have at that local location. So I think that by starting our journey with AI now, we will start to see more and more of those use cases to not just drive our centralized inventory and our overall demand planning strategy, but then also where does it make the most sense to have what inventory localized?
Yeah, because that's a good point around, we don't do trunk, well, again, we would have seen